Hey guys, welcome back. Kuro Fry here, and today we're going to take a first glimpse here into Dyson Sphere Program. The concept of this game is we are pretty much building a sphere around the sun, and as it was actually called a Dyson Sphere. It harnesses all the power of the sun. As you can see, there's going to be a nice little metal frame going all the way around the sun, and there's going to be these solar panels built into it, and it's going to be harnessing all this power and sending it into somewhere else that we can't use. Other than that, it does look like a pretty neat game. So let's go ahead and hit new game and jump on in. Okay, so we have an outline of our system that we're going to be playing in. Each one of these little balls is a different star, and over here explains to you what each star represents, and from my understanding that is let me turn that to infinite. That is how much power you can harness from each star. So let's go ahead and jump in over here. Our mission starts on the system called Corniforous G. Alright, so let's go ahead and start her up and see what we got. So logistics, I didn't get a chance to read that. So here we are.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
Wow. Doing a nice little drive-by the sun there. I'm pretty sure we won't be dying or anything like that, burning up. Alright, so I can see
everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Okay, so we can actually control this a little bit right now. But I do see we have 1, 2, 3 planets, and I'm assuming this is a moon of this planet. So we can actually go ahead and fly around a little bit. That's pretty cool. Our first starting point is on this planet, so let's see what we got to work with here. This is pretty cool. I wonder if this lets us choose our landing area.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
Alright. So I do see some resources already on the planet. And it looks like it's going to dump us off in a pretty good area here. We got some copper over there. We've got some, looks like iron, coal, and stone all surrounding us. Alright.
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Okay. So Icarus is this giant robot.
Right-click on it to recycle.
Alright, it wants us to recycle this. Okay.
You can use the same operation to collect resources, such as trees, gravel, etc.
Alright,
In the
so
meantime, hold down Shift and right-click to give a series of commands. You receive several items after recycling the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
Alright, So it does have a limited amount of stuff we can do this on. Let's go ahead and press E. And it looks like this is what we started out with by recycling the spaceship. And this is what we've been harvesting right now. Okay.
You can hold down mouse middle button drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Okay. Interesting. I just want to clear out the trees around the minerals. Get some of the stone here too. Alright. So we got a clear view of what we got to work with right now.
You have not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when complete any technology research.
Alright, so we need
Click
to
the
activate
technology
that.
tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree and activate a research.
And we need 10 of these. Okay, we are researching right now. Alright. So we have a little bit of our area cleared up now, and we can probably do some crafting here in a minute. Okay. Oh no.
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collecting automation. Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on Gathering of Construction menu to build it.
Okay, so we're wood burning. I want you to burn this first, so we'll put you there, and then we'll worry about the rest later. Alright. Okay, so if we look, we can go into our inventory, and it's talking about this. Now, what I want to do...
You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins. The more veins covered, the faster the ores will be gathered. If you want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the Shift key.
Okay, there we go. And we need to put one of these right here. Like so.
Wind turbine. You have established your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply area. Use the Tesla tower to extend the area of the power grid.
Okay, so according to this, we are generating capacity of 300, but the consumption's 420. So we need more of these wind generators. And in order to do that, we need to gather those. And in order to gather those, we need to gather some more supplies. So let's go ahead and help this out a little bit. We are burning through our fuel like it is nothing. Okay. So let's go to our tech tree. Things we need to do. We need to go ahead and do this one, which is requiring that. Our magnetic coil and circuit boards. So we need a lot of these iron ores. Let's go ahead and move this down here like so. Put these together. Okay. The reason why we need that first, because our next thing we also want to research is this, which is our logistics. With the logistics set up next, then we can do basic assemblers. So those are our three goals right there. So let's go ahead and remove these like so and bring them over here.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities in order to maintain its normal works.
Alright, so now we are getting enough supplies here. We have a decent amount of iron, we're getting copper. So let us go ahead and go into our facilities here. And, I'm sorry, not a facility, our replicator. And start crafting some of these items. So we need 10 of these. There we go. And we need 10 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright. Place that there. Okay. So as you can see, we are almost done with those. Alright, so we are done with that researching. Let's see, next we need, what is it, 10 of these. Got 10 of them, and 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So we are cruising along with our research. So we're doing good now. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what else we can research. So we got that being done. Let's go to our research tree. I mean, we can... Our next thing that we do need to technically start researching, because everything else requires these little blocks right there, is going to be this guy right here. So we can go ahead and start that. And then we can also go over here. Awesome.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
Alright, we got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're getting stuff researched now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of these over here and bring it back over here. Reason I'm getting rid of them and bring back over here is pretty much everything that's built, it requires 2 iron and 1 copper. So we got plenty of copper, and our now goal is back to iron. So let's go ahead and drop this back down. I said drop it back down. Make sure we hit everything. And we drop our windmill again. And then we go back to farming these things again. So that's our primary thing right now. Alright, so go back to fabricating. We need to craft 10 of these. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to make 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Everything is going smooth. Let's go ahead and look at some of the new stuff we just unlocked. So we got our conveyor belt and our sorter right there. Next, we have our assembler, and then we have our smelter. So the smelter's pretty much there. Turns this raw material here into craftable materials. Or it makes craftable materials. See right here? takes 1 iron to make 1 magnet. So that is always an option. It's always available for us. Okay. We have unlocked our research tree. And our next thing we are going to be researching is why I am running out of power. So let's go ahead and throw these in here like so. Alright, so go back to the research tree. We need 20 of each of those. So fabricating them, we can do 20 of each. Alright, so we got that. And that. Alright. So we are moving along just fine. Oh look. This is actually our research center. This is where we put in materials in here similar to Factorio to craft the items we need. Alright. So let's go back to Fabricator. Our biggest problem we have right now is we need to go ahead and go to building and create a surplus of these. Let's go ahead and make 10. 10 of those will be a good chunk of our resources, don't get me wrong, but that will give us enough power starting out. For example, one of these windmills cannot even power one of these. So to be honest, we need like around 20 of these. So what that means, make core level 1 research. Okay, so we got a 40 extra power source right here. That's all that one research did. But as I was saying, one of these cannot even fully power one of these. So that's where we will have to get a little bit crafty and craft extra of these power sources, which is not a difficult thing to do, guys. You'll get it. Alright, so if I place that there, like that, and place you right there. Alright. So we're only satisfying 71% of that. That's the reason why we need more of these. So, in all honesty, we can probably do another 10. And then we can bring everything in by power. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And while that's working away at this, we're going to collect these. Actually, let me go ahead and drop that in.
Putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do is determine the start
And do
and the
that.
end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop
Oh
down.
no, I do not have one.
Belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the
I
conveyor
need
belt
one of
to the ground.
these.
If you don't
Yes,
want the conveyor
craft
belt
it.
to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key. The sorter is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities. It will automatically transport them as long as the supply facility and the receiving facility are permissioned.
Okay. So let's go ahead and finish up what we're trying to do here now. We are getting extra power, first of all. And I want to place you on this side. Like so. And there you go. We are producing at full capacity now. So 2 of these is needed to power just even 1 of these. And look at it go. We're producing 210 a minute. Now the reason why I came over here to do this is because if we go here, we are running out of fuel. And I'll go ahead and remove the wood because the wood is not very effective. Yeah, I said it, guys. The wood is the worst. next to kilojoules and megajoules. So as you can see, it goes from plant fibers pretty much to wood to coal, and then from there we can eventually get these hydrogen fuel cells, which is the best things in the world for energy consumption. So eventually we'll get there. For right now, I'm just collecting all this over here like so. And there we go. We are fully powered, fully set up, and now we can find somewhere. I'll go over here because we have more coal over there. We got some iron over there, some iron and copper over here. So I'll go over here, take these like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so wind power, we are producing 3 megawatts. That's the reason why I also went ahead and made 10 more of these. Because 3 megawatts, yes, sounds like it's a lot, but in all honesty, it's barely enough to power just one assembly line, in my opinion. Looks like we're on the sphere of the planet, and it's causing us to not be able to make the square. Which I'm not really complaining. Alright. So now our power grid is 6 megawatts. And I do need to craft some of those now. We can produce a decent amount of these, so I'm just going to make 10 or so. And what we can do with these, bring them out like this.
Done building the first power transmission facility, Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid.
Alright.
Click on it to view
there we go.
Power grid information.
So boom, we got power coming over here. And because, you know, we are using a crap ton of power to charge this thing.
Built a storage, which can be used to store cargo. You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
This is bringing in 0.75. So we're bringing in about 2 of these things a minute. I'm sorry, not a minute, a second. While this is, you know, moving through here 6. So this is only at half production, I would say. So it's better than nothing. And there we go. We got our first little mining facility going on there. We're doing great. We don't need to do anything else. We can just go home now, right guys? We got all this coal. We'll just be fine. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. We can build, let's go ahead and say we'll build 5 of these. 6. 8. 8 of those. And then we will build 8 of these. And oops, we ran into a problem. Need to get some coal. Ooh, what do we have here? Excuse me. We have crude oil. So we actually have a later game item right next to where we're building. I do like that. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. We are producing 6.3 megawatts, so we're doing good there. Everything's looking good. We're doing great. We just need to get some of these assembly lines set up so we can get everything taken care of. Okay. Let's check our tanks. We are doing good there. I have a little bit of extra I can just throw in there. Alright, our fuel tanks are looking good. I can go ahead and dump in here some stuff I'm not going to use anytime soon. Hope you all not offended by that. Alright. We are getting enough stone, so let's go ahead and go back to this. Can't see what we're building now. So let's go ahead and add in some other stuff. For example, these. We can build 5 of these. 5 of those will take care of a lot of stuff. These here, we will go ahead and build 20 of those. We're going to need a lot of these. Let's go ahead and max it out. There we go. And we're going to need to get some more of this iron, this good old stuff. The stuff that is our bread and butter and everything else of this place. Because without the iron, we will not be able to do much of anything else, to be honest. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Okay, let's go ahead and knock out some of this stuff here. If we want to look that up, we can look at it later. But for right now, I see a big old boo-boo. Let's go ahead and take care of this right here, like so. And put it facing the other way. The reason why I want to put it over here, like this, like that. 2 reasons. First reason, it's facing away from where I'm wanting to work. Second reason, it's because I said so. I'm just kidding. Second reason, it's pretty much self-explanatory right there. It is out of the way. And we could change it up a little bit because these now take 1.5 because I messed up earlier. That'll make things go a little bit faster. So we get around 4 of these coal items there. And that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, and let's go ahead and grab one of these and set it right there. Our coal system is set up, and as you can see, it's doing much better. We are also leaving none on the conveyor right there. So that's good. And as you can see, we are producing our miners now. So let's go ahead and drop them off here. Like so. Come on, let's hit everything. Need foundation support. Awesome. So how about I set you up, one right there and one right there. Pull you over this way like so. Go this way. Get you. I am out of conveyors. That's not a problem. Place you right there to charge you both up. And bada bing, bada boom, we're getting some stuff made, guys. And as you can see, we are building some arc smelters right now, while I just continuously hoard these materials over here. There we go. Just straight from the conveyor. Straight from the source. Yeah. Alright, let's see how many we gotta work with. We got a decent amount, so all we are doing right now is playing the waiting game. So while we're playing the waiting game, let's go ahead and clear some of this out. It'd be help if I was hitting the right keys. So the plan is, looking around here, we're going to have basically micro assembly lines starting out, because we don't have that big of these resources right here, so micro building is what we're going to be focusing on. And as you can see here, what I'm going to be doing is just have these two lines feed into one going this way, because that's producing, I don't know how many, you know what, 180 and 180, so 360 is how many how much one of these assembly lines can produce. And we do have a decent amount of that, so we should be able to take care of that real soon. So let's go ahead and drop this off there. Take this and bring it over here and try to make it look a little better. Yeah, right there looks good. I like that right there. Boom. Look at that. Because I do like that little bit of extra power. So as you can see, power wise, all we have running is that right now, but let's go ahead and bump things up a little bit. 3 miners is producing 130 megawatts. So we need to figure out what our next source of income is going to be. Power wise, thermal power right there. That is going to be our bread and butter for this. Also, I do want to find foundations. Foundations is going to be important also. Environment modification. So we start here, we're going to go with, we have to start building our research center. Smeltering steel to foundation. So let's see, what do we need for that? So it takes one okay, this requires components to make that, so we can do that here in a minute, because obviously I went overboard on crafting. So like I said, our goal right now is we are going to do this so we can get to this. I hate to say it, this is probably one of the most important things in the game. So we need 520 of these cubes, which we can do here pretty easy, don't get me wrong, because we got this going right now. So let me go ahead and set up these two going to be considered fully active. because I do have enough of these things right now. So one right there, one right there. Can I? No, 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 I can't get that one over there. One right there, and one right there. And can I put one there? Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay, we are getting somewhere. There we go. 180, 150, 180. So we can almost make 2 full lines off of that right there. So let me get rid of this like that. And let me do the same thing over here. Can I do it? Can I do something over here similar? No, I cannot. Oh, this is no good. So this side can only be connected to 4 things. How about if I put it over here? Wait a minute. I think I glitch. Oh, I glitch right there. But no, that ain't worth it. How about right here? Still only 4. This one can actually hit 4 over there, so you know what? Let's just glitchy this right there. Glitchy you right there, and there we go. So this is producing 120, 180, 150, 180. Alright, so we can almost produce 2 full lines there and 2 full lines over here. So let's go ahead and work with that. Where do we want to build towards? Is our next question. First of all, I will go ahead and say, how many more of these can we build? We need to build maximum amount of these. This is our bread and butter right here. This is how we get everything moving. This is here how we keep everything running. Without those things, we are kind of SOL. So let's go ahead and look at this again. So we got these 2 lines right here can be placed into one, like so. We can bring it down this way to right here and bring it over and have you connect right there, like so. That right there is 1 full line. Do I want it right here? Probably not. I'll back that up a little bit. Reason why is because our coal right there. Coal is going to be very important for us also. So we'll go ahead and figure that out here in a minute. Next is these 2 lines. We'll go ahead and get these 2 lines set up as 1 whole line. Like so. Okay, we got our conveyors running from our iron. Our iron is going full steam. We are probably not going to have enough power though, but we'll see. Everything does not have to be running at the same time in full production. Alright. See the 2 lines there? We got our iron going on. Next is over here. We need to get our copper set up because everything has to work together. We'll just send this down like so to right there and have these 2 combine right there. And then over here, same thing. We'll bring this up here like so, bring it down to about same spot right there, and then have this connect to it right there. Okay, so we now have our official 4 lines of assembly completed. Because, you know, we can do things a little bit different here. We can bring that down here like so, over there, and then have it come down this way.
You can now click the planet thumbnail button in the lower left corner of the screen, or press the M key to try the planet view mode.
Alright, so we have our conveyors set up. We are definitely going to be needing a lot more of these. Because for our conveyors, it requires nothing but iron. We'll get there though, guys, we'll get there. So overall, for a starting up base right here, I do want to say it's starting out pretty good. We got over here all the coal we need to keep our machine running. We have our assembly line set up. Well, started. Not set up, but started. And is our most important resources straight out the gate. Our copper and our iron. So, other than that, looks like we will be able to set everything up if we continue. So, let's go ahead and end the video here. If you like what you see here, if you want to see more of this, see how this continues on, you know what to do, guys. Like and subscribe, and put in the comments you would like to see a series of this continuing on. Other than that, guys, it looks like I am out of time, so I'll see y'all later. Y'all need to take care and have a good one. Bye.